Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So TCU's offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pop the draw. Strikes the blow. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So the Arizona Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back quarterback and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you need.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona. The offense coming out to bear down. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and off he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
TCU 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now adjusting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
14. TCU 7.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting those progression.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting...
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They're trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to run it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Working on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. It's caught. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Snags it over the middle. Snowed under by the defense. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight end set on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. To get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to bully their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity.
And they will score. Touchdown, Arizona. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, TCU, 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Looking left. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabs it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow...
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Arizona in a hurry. The run from the shotgun. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Arizona comes out with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Give to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Second and goal for this offense. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wide out in motion. He leaves it with his back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this...
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Arizona right back to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
unleashes one deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll throw it from the red zone. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll throw it on first down. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They're going to throw it again. Got a man. It's Lockett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Getting some heat. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go ahead and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. And he's loose. The tag. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got him this time. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Got his man down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Pocket starts to collapse. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
The pass attempt falls incomplete. now third down.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals odds. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona 56, TCU 28.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases